Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss how to check the stationary of the time series data using Eviews. Checking the stationary of the time series data is necessary because it helps us to choose the appropriate econometric model. In this video, we will check the stationary of the time series data with the help of Augmented Decay Fuller, ADF. So we have three variables here, but we will check only for one, and with that you will understand how to check the stationary of the time series data using Eviews or in Eviews. So we'll check for unemployment data here. Opened, click view, then maneuverability unit root test, then standard unit root test, then select the ADF, that is augmented decay fuller, then select this label and intercept first, then we'll select the Akaike info criterion, then we'll maximum lags will put us to, because our data is time series data and annual data. Then click OK. So the null hypothesis of ADF for the stationary checking of the data is that the variable has a unit root. So here unemployment rate has a unit root, that is the null hypothesis. So to reject or not to reject the null hypothesis, we have to check the probability value. Here in this video, or in this case, the p-value is greater than 0.10 or greater than 0.05, which means we cannot reject the null hypothesis even at 10% level. So we have to conclude that this variable, that is the unemployment rate, has a unit root at level and intercept. Let's check for trend and intercept as well. Go to view, unit root test, standard unit root test, then click trend and intercept, click OK. Here also the probability value is greater than 0.05 and at 10% level also, so we cannot reject the null hypothesis that the unemployment rate has a unit root. So we conclude that the unemployment rate variable is not stationary at level. So we have to check whether this variable is stationary at first difference. So we'll go back to view, go to unit root test, standard unit root test, then go to first difference now, then come to intercept, click OK. So at first difference intercept, the p-value is lesser than 0.01. So with this, we can reject the null hypothesis that unemployment rate has a unit root. In other words, at first difference intercept, the unemployment rate is stationary because the probability value is lesser than 0.01. So we'll check for trend and intercept also. Go to view, unit root test, standard unit root test, then select trend and intercept, click OK, and check the p-value. Here the p-value is lesser than 0.01. So we can reject the null hypothesis that the unemployment rate has a unit root. So therefore we conclude with this test that our variable of interest, that is the unemployment rate in this case, is stationary at first difference. So this is how we can check the stationary of the data. And once we ascertained the variables stationary levels of stationarity or time series data, we can select the appropriate model along with the testing of the cointegration of the variables. Thank you very much.